Let's get ready to rumble!
But this is a good day for the NBA?
It's a great day for the NBA.
Oh, God! John, if the news team is a family, I'm the dysfunctional brother. Oh, everybody looks so very small. I'm Dan Brady, live at the Meadowlands. In Boston, in New York City, I'm Dan Brady, News 10 Sports. I want you, Joe!
Yes! Yes! Good play! Nice play!
League Commissioner Pete Rozelle accepted the bid. Needless to say, Ed Sable wasn't selling many overcoats after that. He didn't have to, because although he didn't know it at the time, Ed Sable has just given birth to that widely recognized and praised company known as NFL Films. NFL Films, like the league it chronicles, is an American original. From its humble beginnings using a Bell & Howell camera to the digital age, NFL Films has captured the essence of pro football.
It's 100 million feet of the National Football League's home movies, basically.
Inside this room, simply known as the Vault, are highlights of every pro football game since 1949.
It was a term affectionately given to us by George Halas, who was one of the founding fathers of the NFL, in which you know, he basically said when everything's come and gone and done and said that, you know, NFL Films will always be the keepers of the flame.
And I could almost hear the canisters if they were open. I can hear Lombardi say, grab, grab, grab. Nobody's tackling. I can hear it. Bills, Redskins, end zone, right?
Yep.
There's a great play right in there. I couldn't borrow these, could I?
No, they never leave the vault.
Steve Sable has grown up with NFL Films. His father, Ed, founded the company. Steve, who has shot 15 Super Bowls, now oversees the entire operation.
It was a lateral. Yes! Titans win!
Sable has developed and perfected the technology that is the signature of NFL Films, the music. The close-ups.
It's a game of passion, and that passion is revealed in close-ups of your face. John Riggins in the Super Bowl and that great touchdown run against the Dolphins. I mean, we have that classic shot of him where you see his face.
The miking of players and coaches.
What the hell's wrong with you, 76? Hey, you over-officious jerk! They're killing me, Ronnie. They're killing me.
Some, like Vince Lombardi, were reluctant to have their voices recorded.
And my dad said, look, Vince, he says, wear the mic. And he said, we'll make you the John Wayne of professional football. And oh, Lombardi liked that. He thought that was, oh, really? He said that was good. And he wore a mic.
It's supposed to be a hell of a defensive club. It didn't look like it to me. All the way down, about 70 yards.
In the fourth quarter, the Redskins lit up the Super Bowl sky with a game plan straight out of pro football's distant past.
The first great voice of NFL Films belonged to John Facenda.
He was perfect for the 60s, you know, the oaken voice and that great, the resonance and the timbre that he had that could cut through music.
Somewhere, Vince Lombardi must have smiled his approval of Joe Gibbs' decision.
The thing a lot of people don't remember about John is there were certain words he couldn't say. He just mispronounced them. But he had such authority. And even when he said the word spectator, he'd say, no, John, it's spectator. He'd always say spectator. But the way he would say it, if he says it, then I guess that's the way it should be said.
7 plays later, quarterback Steve McNair cashed in on Kurtz's field position.
Behind the scenes is a staff consumed with producing the best pictures.
These are real artists. They're filmmakers first and foremost.
To me, football is perfect for film because it's the most visceral and the most passionate of all our team sports. And that's what film can convey, and that's what we've always tried to convey, is the emotion.
The NFL has grown, and NFL Films has grown right along with it. It's a company that's really not concerned with the warts of the National Football League, like contract negotiations, drug problems. All they want to do, like Steve Sabol said, is capture the emotion. I'm Dan Brady. Rennie, back to you. Sammy Baugh came to Washington the same year the Redskins did. 1937, they won the championship. But it was 1940 that Sammy can't forget. You would need more than a map to find the home of one of football's greatest players. What is this city? What is this town called?
There's no town here.
We're not even in a town?
Bring in Sammy Baugh.
It was Baugh who showed the league just how effective the forward pass could be.
Every time he throws a football, completes a pass, gains a yard, scores a touchdown, Baugh sets a world record.
When you threw the ball? Pew, pew. Any angle.
You better practice throwing, moving this way and throwing back that way, see? You can't throw the same all the time. We had to buy our shoes. We had to buy shoulder pads.
Out of your own pocket?
Yeah.
Chicago Bears versus Washington Redskins for the Professional Football Championship of the World.
Ball's equipment was fine, but he claims some of his teammates did not play their best in the 1940 championship game. The Bears beat the Redskins 73-0. This game remains the most lopsided score in league history.
It was a shame for that to happen, but it damn sure did. And I tell people now that's the only time I ever played on a team I thought threw the game to the opponent.
Look at this quote here. Sammy Baugh can throw a spiral through a West Texas tornado.
I don't like that bull.
Could you throw me just a little 2-yard pass?
Well, hell yeah.
Is that possible?
Sure.
I mean, we've come a long way.
Well, you just get over there. And
Sammy Baugh is 85 and still slinging after all these years.
I thought I would throw it easy.
Nice!
You know, that's the first time I've thrown a ball I bet in 5 years.
And it was a touchdown.
That's right, it was a touchdown. Oh, gosh.
You thought I was going to drop it.